Hey guys, I am Aamir and welcome to Chalchitra Talks. A few weeks ago I made a video on why Rohit Shetty is one of the most entertaining filmmakers of Hindi cinema. So before watching this video, please go and watch that video to know why Rohit Shetty's films attract huge audiences. And today I finally got back from watching the much awaited Sooryavanshi, and I'll tell you all the things that I loved in the film and all the things that could have been great in the film. First, let's talk about the things that I loved in this film. The action sequences in this film are absolutely grand. इस film में 4 major action sequences है and all of them are designed and executed brilliantly. Along with the usual car crashes, this time you have bikes, helicopters, speedboats, and the slow motion entries of the 3 cops at different points of time evokes instant CT and tali from the theatre audience. The action in the climax is paisa vasool and all the credit goes to Rohit Shetty's action design and the cinematography by Jomonty John. The camera seamlessly flows in this one car chase and there is this smooth one-take shot where Simba fights with 3 goons and you feel the adrenaline of each and every entry, punch and explosion. The background music throughout the film is pretty decent, which pumps you up for the ride. But what blew my mind was the background music in the second half of the film. Hearing the themes of Singham and Simba was obviously nostalgic, but what Rohit Shetty did was instead of mixing the themes of the 3 cops when they assembled together, he matched the sounds of the bullets with the background music going on. Kind of like most trailers are cut nowadays. But it felt so fresh and it took the cops assemble moment to a different level.
गाड़ी ऐसा हमेशा घुमा के क्यों आता है?
और तू हर बार हेलीकॉप्टर पे क्यों लटकता है?
हाँ, किसका ज्यादा बड़ा है? एंट्री कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, चलो अभी.
You would be lying if you went to watch this film to see an action film with Akshay Kumar in it, because we all went to watch this film to see the 3 cops assemble and kick asses. RANVEER Singh steals the show with his charisma and proves that he's one of the best actors in the industry right now with the way in which he completely transforms into this character. There is this one monologue by him which if delivered by someone else would have felt very preachy, but he makes it his own and entertains the hell out of you. And once he entered, it felt like the dialogue writers had the time of their lives. Also from the trailer it felt like we were just going to see these 3 cops fighting, but what really surprised me was that there is a lot of banter between these 3 cops and at one point you will feel like you are watching an Indian Avengers film where Sooryavanshi is like Captain America, Singham is like Iron Man and Simba is like Deadpool.
30 साल ईमानदारी से पुलिस की ड्यूटी की है इन्होंने और अब इनका बेटा हमारे एंटी टेररिज्म स्क्वाड का एक होनहार ऑफिसर है. ये है हिंदुस्तान के मुसलमान.
There are many scenes depicting patriotism, religious harmony and the difficult life of cops. The temple scene in the second half with the background song invokes a strong sense of brotherhood and unity, which is something new in a Rohit Shetty film. थोड़ा superficial और cliched लगता है, लेकिन this is anytime better than chest thumping jingoism that we have seen in many films.
Hindustan Zindabad! Hindustan Zindabad!
Now let's talk about the things that could have been great.
और हिंदुस्तान के इस दिल ने आज तक कई बार सहे.
There is this pattern throughout Rohit Shetty's filmography that most of his films are based on either plays or old movies. Like Golmaal Fun Unlimited was based on a Gujarati play called Aflatun, which had been adapted into a Malayalam film as well called Kaka Koyil. Golmaal Returns was based on the 1973 film Aaj Ki Taza Khabar, which you can watch on Z5. All the Best was based on a comedy English play Right Bed Wrong Husband. Golmaal 3 was partially inspired from the 1978 film Khatta Meetha. Singham was a remake of a Tamil film of the same name. Bol Bachchan was based on Rishikesh Mukherjee's Golmaal. Simba was partially a remake of the movie Temper. But it's not like there are no original films in his filmography. Chennai Express, Dilwale, Golmaal Again were all original stories. But the writing of these films compared to that of the earlier mentioned films was slightly weak and Sooryavanshi suffers from the same problem. The story of the film is written by Rohit Shetty himself and he makes an attempt to tell a very important message. But in doing so, the character of Sooryavanshi becomes very one-dimensional. You remember the characters of Singham and Simba, and the reason for that is the fact that their characterization was very strong, and so was that of the villains Jaykant Shikre and Durva Ranade. Sooryavanshi, although being the titular role, doesn't have that kind of depth and it never feels like his decisions, his actions, his conflicts are driving the story ahead. His wife reprimanding and scolding him in front of his juniors only makes his character look weaker, and because of this we see Akshay Kumar playing the same smart ass character that we have seen him playing in movies like Baby, Holiday, Naam Shabana, Airlift. In fact, his characters were much stronger in those movies.
मुंबई पुलिस पासपोर्ट पे रिलीजन देखकर गोली नहीं चलाती, क्रिमिनल रिकॉर्ड देखकर ठोकती.
The screenplay is filled with long expository scenes and there are a lot of plot points which are unnecessarily spoon-fed to the audience. कई बार there are flashbacks of scenes जो 5 मिनट पहले ही हुए. इतना तो audience को याद रहता है यार. Sooryavansh's character has no memorable dialogues. Singham had
आता माझी सटकली है.
Simba had
तुझे मला माहित नाही ते सांग. Tell me something I don't know.
And the writers couldn't come up with one memorable line for Sooryavanshi. Even the villains Jaikan Chikre and Durva Ranade had memorable lines. यहाँ पे villain उतना strong नहीं है और memorable lines तो बिल्कुल नहीं है. The देशभक्ति and religious harmony वाले dialogues अच्छे हैं, लेकिन repetitive होने की वजह से they start sounding preachy. Writers ने सिम्बा के lines लिखने में जितना मेहनत और creativity दिखाया है, उसका आधा भी अगर first half में दिखाते तो बहुत ज़्यादा मजा आता. The movie never really bores you because the fast pacing covers up for the lack of freshness in the first half, and it keeps you entertained throughout, which you obviously expect from a Rohit Shetty movie. So if you forgive the preachiness, 2 unnecessary songs and the lack of entertainment in the first half, then Sooryavanshi delivers the promised Diwali blockbuster. A big thank you to Rohit Shetty and team and their guts to hold on to their movie for 19 months to give it a deserved theatrical release. If you like this video, please like and share this video and subscribe to Chalchitra Talks for more content like this, and I'll see you next time.